Hello everyone. Today we meet again with the video of adjectives, which is the second video, and in this video we are going to study comparison of adjectives. So we already know whenever there is a description, whether it is adjective or adverb, both are describing words, right? Adjectives, they describe noun and pronoun, and adverbs, they describe verb, adjectives and another adverb. So whenever you describe something, there is bound to be comparison. So we are going to study comparison of adjectives. So whenever we want to compare two or more nouns using adjectives, we use comparative and superlative forms of the adjective to show comparison between the nouns. When there is no comparison happening, they are called positive. And when they are comparing two things, comparative, and when they are comparing more than two things, it is known as superlative. Okay, for example, honey is sweet, sugar is sweeter, and victory is the sweetest. So in this sentence, we are comparing three nouns using the positive, comparative, and superlative forms of the word sweet. Now, what is positive? The simple adjectives that simply describe the noun without comparing it are called positive. So all adjectives, when they are in their root form, the main form, are in positive form. Examples: she has a big black dog. See, no comparison. He's a sweet boy. No comparison. The cupboard is clean. No comparison happening. Now we come to the comparative form. Now in comparative form, we compare two nouns. Yes, mostly. There are exceptions to this rule too. And we need to show which noun possesses the adjective or character in a greater or lesser amount when compared with the other. It can be greater, it can be lesser. It can be taller and can be shorter too. Yes, bigger, sweeter, cleaner, etc. And you see one thing in common? Yes, they have ER. So this is how we form adjective commonly by a comparative adjective commonly by adding ER. But there are some words where we add more when they are more than 3 or more syllables. The word is bigger, then we add more. And then superlative form. This form is used when three or more nouns are being compared and we need to show one or more of the nouns possess the adjective or characteristic is the highest amount possible or the least amount possible. So we already use add. We usually add the before the superlative form. Always remember, this is how you identify. There is than in comparative sentences, and in superlative sentences you will find the. And how do we make them? By adding est and most. Now this is an answer key to the question in your book where you have to just fill the boxes with the comparative and superlative degree. In some portions, one of the adjective degree is available and you have to fill the rest of the two. So when you open your book and you see this, you check whether you wrote the correct answers or not. Now this exercise, circle the adjectives in these sentences and write whether they are positive, comparative and superlative. First sentence, rich man. Obviously no comparison happening because we don't see ER and EST all two, and there is nothing that is compared, so it is positive. The apple is sweet. Yes, you got it right. Positive. Sweeter. We see ER and we see than. Of course it is comparative. Yes, sweetest. Now all mangoes are being compared in one go with all the fruits and declared that they are the sweetest. You see, the is here, so is est. Of course, it is superlative degree. Now you solve it and pause the video, solve and check your answers if you have not done in class. Positive, est, superlative, er, comparative, est, again superlative, and you see, notice the and than too. And then fast, no comparison, positive, strongest, est and the, so it's superlative. I hope you got all. So these are again answer keys. As you can see, the comparative and superlative degrees are mentioned. It's a table exercise from your book. So you solve in the book and check your answers here. And here in F you can see the words which have more syllables add more and most to be made into comparative and superlative degrees. Now this exercise we will solve. We have to write the correct form of the adjectives in the brackets. The roof is, so we can see than. So what will we write? Yes, than means comparative degree, higher. Then the present king seems, again than. Yes, you guessed it right. But the word is very big. Courageous, 4 syllables, so we add more. Now here the is here and the comparison is happening between all the rivers in the world. So yes, you guessed it right, superlative degree. Then again the, and the comparison between all the men that this person he has seen and known, so wisest. Then again the comparison between two people, Chintu and Pintu, and that is also there, so yes, comparative degree. Now you pause and solve and check. Yes, happiest, you can see the, again the, heaviest, the highest, than, broader, and then again but expensive has 4 syllables, so expensive, 3 syllables, so more expensive because the word is big. Thank you.